Not really a problem. Oh yeah, it's a hard problem. You will find out later. I talk about the solution ingredients. Hopefully I can give you a short demo, and then I'll let you know what the current status of this project is, and would like to talk about some opportunities. So, we are from Münster, Germany, and we are working hard every day. We start very early in the morning, and we are getting hungry very soon. And because we are located in a business district outside of downtown, our food is delivered by food trucks that come by every day on predefined routes, on different routes, and defined stops. The problem is that they arrive in a time frame of about plus minus 15 minutes, so it's not easy to know when it arrives. And how do they let you know that they are there? They just have a horn signal, and this horn signal indicates that a food truck is in front of your office. So if you hear the horn signal, the whole bunch of colleagues swarm out to the truck, provided that they hear the horn. That's the problem sometimes. So, and that's not the only problem, that our colleagues might not hear the horn. For the food provider, the problem is that they have stops where they are not allowed to use the horn, especially, or for example, in front of hospitals, schools, or downtown. So they are looking for something different, and we thought it might be a very good idea to replace the sound of the horn by a notification service. And that was the moment where FME server came into play. We talked to the food truck company, and they liked the idea, and we said, you don't have to pay for this, because for us it's a really good proof of concept of how we can deal such projects in the future. It was our first time that we used notification service of FME server. So it was a win-win situation. So we started doing this, and we basically used standard components for this. Maybe some of you joined Mark During's talk about map apps, so I don't want to talk too much about map apps. Oh no, I don't want to talk about map apps anyway. But it's a framework that makes it easy to create web applications. So we use map apps for the web front end that the clients can use to pick their stops and get notified. And of course, we are using FME server with a predefined workspace and a notification service. And we used just out-of-the-box smartphone with an app. And this is not the FME reporter app. We used this one first, but then later in this project we decided to build our own app, and the reason for this was that we had the chance to use WebSocket communication, and that's way much faster. So it allowed us to see in near real time or real time where the car or the truck is. So that was the reason why we chose this own application, but FME reporter would have been the same thing. So just to show how this workflow is, you have this mobile phone with the application in the truck. It sends its position all the time to the WebSocket server, and on FME server lives a workbench that listens always to this WebSocket thing. It compares the current location of the truck to the predefined stop zones. And then if a truck enters a specific zone, it notifies the clients that register before for such a stop point. It does a second thing. It also sends or streams the current position to the web application, to map apps. So it's also possible, if you just want to get notified, you can just even have a look at the application and see where the car currently is. That's another benefit. Maybe you don't want to get messages all the time and just want to see where the car currently is. The last thing is that we store the truck's position, but that's the only reason for that is that we want to make this whole process much smarter in the future, and we have lots of self-intersection on these routes, and you don't want to get notified if the car just turns and gets back. So that's the reason why we store all the positions and find ways to make the whole process smarter. So I can show you the application. Mark, what did you say? It's rocket fast? I hope it is. I'm not sure. Otherwise, we blame it on the internet connection. Now, the problem that I have now is that down there in Germany, it's around midnight, I guess, or in the night, so there are no trucks running at the moment. I can show this to you, but I'm well prepared. I'm German. This is just the application, and it's Map apps. What we can do with map apps is building really focused apps, so you don't see too much functionality. And the reason is that we want to make it as easy as possible for the customer. So you get a short introduction when you register first time, and then the only thing you can do is pick a location. And I prepared a movie. Hopefully this runs. This shows you how it works. So there you see the truck running, and it's, as I said, it's real time. We check that. If you see that, if you see on your screen that the car must be in front of your window, and you check it, you can see that it's really near time. So, and then if you pick a stop that you are interested in, you can choose if you want to get notified if the car arrives at this stop or if the car leaves that stop. The idea behind is that some people like the idea to be the first one at that stop, so they want to get notified when it leaves the last station. So, and then you fill in your you fill in your email address down here, and if you are done, you say register, and get a short notification that it's done. And as soon as the truck enters the specific stop point, you get a email notification, including the daily menu, some really nice things on it today. And you can run down and eat. So the second thing that you can do, as I said, you can also choose that you are notified if the car leaves the last stop. And the two options at the moment to getting notified is email and Twitter. So if you put in your Twitter account or your Twitter name and follow this guy on Twitter, you get a Twitter message. It's not a tweet that it sends out. It sends out a Twitter message, like you see here. And it's the same thing. It just says, okay, the car is coming or the truck is coming, and it includes a link to the menu, to the daily menu. That's basically it. So pretty simple, focused app. Does what it should do, and no more extra stuff in there. So the current status of this project is this app is running. So what I showed you first is the live app. You can check it out if you like. Send me an email and I give you the link to this application. And if you are awake on midnight, you can see the cars running in Germany, because then it's daytime in Germany. So this real-time communication is really good. It's stable, it's fast, it's perfect from our point of view. So this WebSocket Connect is perfect. The registration and notification thing is working well. So everything is working very well currently. But I have to say we only do this for one route at the moment, for one truck route. And we do it for Conterra guys only. The reason is that we did not agree in any business kind of thing with the truck provider. So, and we were sure if we give it to other companies around Conterra and they try it, it puts a lot of pressure on this food provider to get this thing in reality. So what's next? So next step is that we talk to this truck company and ask him to include other companies. If he agrees, we will do that in the near future. Then adding more trucks for sure, more routes. And then I think we can learn a lot of how to deal with more messages coming in via WebSockets. And of course, we try to find more interested customers. And that's the last thing that I want to say. From my point of view, there are lots of opportunities out there. There are many, many use cases out there. The problem is to find them. We discussed a lot. What could we do? What would be a good use case to show? I like that one, and it's really helpful. Conterra people love it like crazy. They use it every day. But we can't make business with this one. And to be honest, you have to sell a lot of more sandwiches to have a break even if you purchase FME server for just this single use case, right? So I think FME Cloud. Sorry? Yeah, exactly. Good suggestion. Yeah. But I think FME Cloud gives us some chances there. So maybe we find ways to use FME Cloud for this. And I think what might be beneficial for some of you is this is really easy to create, right? It's out-of-the-box products. It's FME server. It's map apps. And you can just, you don't need any code. You can just configure this whole workspace or this whole workflow, and you're done within hours. So we liked it very much. So waiting has finally come to an end, and horn signals are so much yesterday. So thank you very much. If you have questions, feel free. Brett?
Thank you.
Can you run that without the map apps component? So just doing the notification?
Sure. Yeah. We just use map apps as a web front end that people get easy access to the stopping points and because it's our product. That's simple.